Hello everyone, my name is Brodie and I'm here.
Oh,
Fuck.
you-
Fuck. Shut up. Hello everybody, my name is Brodie and I'm here once again with my friend Peter. So hello.
Hello.
To discuss some fanfiction, this time about a franchise I used to care a lot more about, Steven Universe. Specifically the show canon, as I know very little about the comics or the video games.
Mm-hmm.
Did you play any of the video games?
I played one of them. It was the phone one.
Yeah.
I finished it, but it wasn't that good.
Okay. Now Peter, what is your familiarity with this franchise?
I've watched up to season 4, season 5,
Yeah.
and I got tired because it became filler.
Well, nothing happened for episodes.
Yeah, nothing happened, or the episodes were bad.
Yeah.
Because characters in there were bad.
I agree. A follow-up question, who is your favourite character?
Lion. Because it's a pink lion.
It's just a lion, though. He doesn't say anything.
Yeah, I just like
He doesn't
lion.
do anything.
I used to have a favourite, but I can't remember what it was.
Well, considering that you have like 300 pictures of Lapis on your phone.
I mean, I don't have 300. I have more around the 100. It was a while ago, okay?
Well, my favourite character also has a folder on my computer, and it's for Jasper.
Yeah, I know you're okay.
I love Jasper. She's great. She's the best villain in the show. And I hope they bring her back for redemption, because she deserves it. She's the only one that does. You understand me? You get it?
Whoa,
I just really care. I care a lot.
I know you do.
So let's get this over with. Common trends and trope. What are you expecting from Free and Steven Universe fanfiction? Keep in mind that you've read one.
Yeah, a lot of OC gems. A lot of people putting their own gems in as themselves.
What's
much.
your birthstone, Peter? Do you know?
No.
Next trend and trope. Actually, no. I should probably mention why this is the perfect opportunity to mention a fanfiction I read once, because this fanfiction no longer exists. They deleted it. I have a link straight to it, so I know it was deleted. It's called, I think it is called just directly Pale No Human. And it's a dumb story about a guy with a baseball bat who just shows up in Beach City one day. And they just fall in love. And then he gets a gem shoved in his ass and he becomes a half gem. And it's super weird. And he's like, his weapon is a baseball bat. It's dumb. The story was great. I read it all. Next trope. More half gems. More half jams. More half gems.
I'm assuming gems mate with humans ensuing half gem.
Yes. Like, if you were to make an OC in Steven Universe, Peter, would you make it the most boring half gem expected shit ever?
I don't know, to be honest. I've never given it any thought.
You have.
I have not.
We've talked about this.
Have we?
Yes.
I don't remember.
You'd make yourself one of the stupid cool kids.
Oh yes, I remember. I didn't want to be a gem. Yeah, that's it. I just wanted to be someone who was there.
And that was like a guy who would go around to fix all the bullshit they broke. It's like, it's good money.
It's good money, yeah. It would be no matter shit they break.
Who fixes it all?
I don't know. Probably someone in town does have that
Because
job.
the law explanation for how it gets paid off is because Greg pays for it all, which is why he's dead broke. Despite owning the only car wash in town.
Yeah.
So,
You think it'd be...
does
Yeah.
Greg go around fixing it all? That poor man.
That'd be pretty rough. Oof. He's getting old.
Getting old. The B team.
The B team. Don't remember. Oh, you're talking about another trope.
Yeah.
Oh, backup gems.
So, I think there's an episode about the B team, which is just Connie, Peridot, and Lapis running around.
I vaguely remember
But
that.
the fanfiction concept before that was Jasper gets redeemed and the three of them live in the barn and Connie just shows up sometimes. And they just hang out. They're the B team, the backup team.
The backup team.
Team Beta.
Team Beta.
Even though that team is theoretically stronger than the main team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pink Diamond, but before Pink Diamond was introduced.
Nice. Pink Diamond.
No. So you don't know what Pink Diamond is because you never got up to that part.
No.
This is people trying to guess what Pink Diamond was all about before she was introduced.
Okay.
And it's wrong. Most of the time it's wrong because... Can I spoil it?
Go ahead.
So Rose is Pink Diamond.
I know that.
Yeah. So every single time they bring up Pink Diamond in the fanfiction, it's always a different character. But there's no way you could have predicted it because it's a dumb twist.
No, I just kind of assumed. I was just like, it probably is her.
I'm not gonna rant about it. This isn't This isn't an anime episode.
This is.
I can't rant for 20 minutes about bullshit. This isn't an anime episode. This is not Naruto. This is not Fairy Tail.
It was something you were very passionate about for a while, and then...
That's why I want to talk about it. Yeah, maybe when we run out of fanfiction, we'll just talk about things that make us mad.
We'll become a rant channel.
We'll become a weekly channel. It's like, what did you do with your week, Peter?
Wait, are you asking me?
You ran someone over. That's rude.
You deserved it.
Oh, Peter, confirmed murderer.
Yeah. Didn't give me back my money after I loaned it to him. I'm a loan shark now.
Gem babies.
Gems having the Dewey with other gems, and they have gem baby? I don't know.
Yes.
I was... Okay.
In the one fiction I read about this, they were called gemlings.
Okay.
It was weird, sometimes gross, and awkward. Mainly because the pairing was Jasper x Lapis.
Yeah, ew, no. Awful.
Which is...
Awful
That's
pairing.
a powder keg.
That's real bad. That's a bad pairing. I hate that pairing.
Stephen the adult.
Oh.
Age swap.
Yeah.
Baby Gems and adult Stephen.
So he has to raise them?
Yeah. Though Garnet as a child is weird for me.
Yeah. Because it's 2 gems.
Because... Look. If they have the capacity to be children, there should be like a brief period of time where they shouldn't be allowed to.
Yeah.
Because you can't make that decision when you're 2.
Exactly.
So that's weird. But it was made before that was revealed, so it's fine. Yeah. So you could have never known.
You could have never known.
And which is probably why it never got written past that point. It's like, oh, my fanfiction's ruined. Better get off this hype train.
Probably.
Gem swap.
Gem swap.
Yep.
I couldn't get no guess, to be honest.
Stephen has a different mum, so he gets a different gem.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's like in those
So if
it's like that's like connected to mum swap.
Oh.
Where you know what one mum swap is.
Yeah.
Explain what mum swap is.
It's like what we were talking about with the it's similar to what we were talking about with Harry Potter, where it's like he has different parents, so different upbringing. But in this case, it's a different...
Yeah, like instead of being raised by Amethyst, Pearl, and Garnet, he's raised by Jasper.
Oh, does that mean he gets the helmet?
No, his parent would be white, yellow diamond in that case normally. And we don't know what her weapon is. She just shoots lightning out of her hands, I think.
Maybe that's her weapon.
Lightning is her weapon?
Yeah.
It's a strong weapon.
Yeah.
I mean, look at anime.
Oh my God.
How many different ways they use lightning? Like to cut through that guy's gut, cut yourself and run around fast. When that one guy who ate lightning, that was weird.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And then we've got the last one, Peridot the Dead.
Peridot the Dead?
Which character do you think you'd kill off to get an audience response? Peridot.
Yeah.
This happens in edgy fanfiction where Stephen goes, fuck it, I'm gonna be a bad guy now. And he just fucking kills Peridot before she was built to be good. It's super edgy.
Wow.
That was can I talk about crossover fanfiction briefly?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
Is it embarrassing?
Okay. So I was reading Steven Universe X JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fanfiction.
Okay, I'm listening.
And there's one story where they're fighting a villain with a stand, and his stand is to cause things to blow up, and he causes Peridot to fucking explode, and she just explodes and dies. It's so good. It's so brutal. Because there's a scene where he does that to another character in the anime.
Yeah.
And I can imagine that happening to Peridot, and it's horrifying. Because she's just like a small little green gremlin running around. Oh, it's so good. Oh. Okay, that was quick. Episode will probably be a quick one today. We're going to move over to shipping. Peter, do you care about Steven Universe shipping?
Not really, to be honest.
Who's your favourite ship in Steven Universe?
Connie and Steven.
Ew, that's gross. They're like 12.
Yeah, but older than...
Wait, no, Steven's 15. No, he's 14.
They could date.
No, he's 14.
They're
14 and
kids.
12.
Oh, is she 12?
Yes.
What the hell?
Don't you remember this?
No, not at all.
It's revealed Connie's 12 and Steven's birthday and he's turning 14.
Didn't remember it. Oh my god.
It's not that weird.
Yeah.
It's a 2-year difference.
I wasn't expecting
And
it.
Steven acts like he's 10 anyway.
He does act like he's 10.
Yeah. We're gonna move over. I've got 3 characters to discuss today.
Okay.
We got Pearl,
Mm-hmm.
Peridot, and Steven himself. Which you can choose if you want to talk about Steven before, because Steven paired with the gems is weird.
It's real weird. Why would you ever do
'Cause
that?
that's... I just don't like it.
I don't like it up.
That's his parental unit.
It's,
Yeah.
a bit weird. Just a bit.
So, who do you think the most chipped with Pearl is?
That woman? Or Rose?
Keep in mind that woman's only been irrelevant for like... Actually, it's been 2 years now.
Yeah.
God,
Is this finally realizing how long it's been?
Steven Universe has been going on longer than I thought it has.
It's gone on long, and a lot of it's filler.
A lot of it's filler. No, because there's a lot of fanfiction before that happened.
Oh, okay. Well, I assume Rose or Amethyst.
It's Amethyst at 25%.
Is it
Yeah.
because they like always are fighting? So it's like that'd be perfect.
Yeah,
together.
because keep in mind this was made in 2017,
Okay.
so this is outdated.
Yeah.
There's probably more of Mystery Girl now, but we still don't know her name,
Nope.
and we'll never know.
Just Mystery Girl.
I remember there was a moment in the fandom where they revealed the first letter of her name, and everyone went crazy trying to guess what it was. That's the kind of fandom this is. They're freaking out over the letter of a name.
I remember when they all like, because I used to be during this time period. I was sadly an active Tumblr user.
It's true.
Yes, it was.
No. We have a Tumblr.
Oh yes, we do.
We can't make fun of Tumblr.
Oh no.
I appreciate Tumblr. I use it all the time. That's not a lie. I do use it all the time. But you are on the bad side.
Yeah, I was on the. I was in like the shady neighborhoods of Tumblr.
The shady neighborhoods where you harass. Well, you didn't harass people, did you?
Huh?
You didn't harass people, did you?
No, I saw a lot on my feed of people harassing others, and it was really awful.
Yeah. That's why you only follow artists.
Yeah, that's what I did with.
And our Tumblr. Fanfiction Fanatic. Be there or be square.
I think most people are gonna be square.
That's fair. It's not a very good Tumblr. I don't really do anything on it. I only like these videos, and some things I like sometimes. Namely art. But yeah. Do you want to know who else she is paired with on occasion?
Sure.
The next highest after Amethyst at 23% is Garnet.
Okay.
Which is... You know what? No, they've already introduced a character that's like 6 gems fused together anyway. So I guess they're supportive for polygamous relationships.
I guess so, yeah.
I guess so.
Then again, did they know then? Like, to the dating of this chart, did everybody know that Garnet was a fusion?
Yes, it was 2017. It was 2017.
Okay.
It was like what? Didn't the return happen in like 2015?
Yeah.
Not the return. It's We just watched this episode
Jailbreak.
before this episode. Jailbreak. Well, Jailbreak was like in 2015, I think. Or was it the end of 20? It was sometime around 2014 and 2015.
Yeah.
So yeah, they knew Garnet was a fusion by then.
did.
Next highest is Rose Quartz. That makes sense. Next is Lapis at 11.
Okay.
Because they're both skinny girls, I guess.
Sure.
I mean, if you had to pick the most visually appealing character.
Yeah.
But I like Garnet's design. It's not very typical. I like it. Amethyst's design is...
Yeah.
She's like a garbage person.
She's a...
Which is not an insult,
It's
because
not
she
an
is a
insult.
garbage person.
Yeah, you look at her
She
room.
lives in garbage.
She lives in garbage. She enjoys it too.
Steven is just a kid design. Like a chubby kid. Peridot is a small gremlin, and that's its own design.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like it better when she had the arms.
Yeah, same. It was just interesting. It was...
Lapis probably has the most aesthetically pleasing design.
Yeah.
Which is why you have all those pictures of her, right, Peter?
Yeah, sure. A lot of those pictures are like fan art of like her and like
Oh,
like
Fair enough, eh?
Yeah.
And Jasper is my favourite design because it's great. I like the vibrant orange. I like the dumb stripes. And I love the stupid nose because it looks so out of place.
Mm.
It reminds you of watching Steven Universe when you see awkward things out of odd angles.
Yeah.
Jasper at 3, which makes an interesting pairing if she does get redeemed.
Yeah. I wish there was more of her.
Jasper deserves to be in the show more often.
She is an interesting villain. Just
Granted,
like,
that's my personal bias, but
she's also just looks like all of her interactions. She comes off as crazy.
yeah, she needs the time to actually become a person.
Hmm.
Because the best moments of Jasper is when she's being beaten and she's just lying on the ground and is like, why aren't I good enough? Because every other time she's the most confident thing in the world.
Yeah.
But when she's actually beaten, she realizes she's not. She remembers that she isn't. That's my intent on it. Next highest is Peridot at 5%. Then Steven. 4%. Then it's Mystery Girl. Because she was relatively new at the time, I think. Like a year old. Not like a child.
Yes, she was 1 year old.
You're 1 year old.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Pearl.
And then
Snatcher.
finally Greg at 3%. It's because that episode.
It's because that episode, definitely.
Next chart is the Peridot chart.
Small gremlin.
Small Dorito Gremlin.
Small Dorito gremlin.
Now, Peter, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but there is a war currently going on Tumblr
Oh no.
of the Amethyst X Paradots versus the Lapis X Paradots.
I would go for the Lapis X Paradox.
You're a braver man than I, because I'm not even going to say who I want. But you're in the majority, Peter. 53%.
Well, I don't know. The kind of, from where I stopped watching, they were kind of just like a married couple living in a barn, just dealing with each other's shit.
Yeah. And then the next popular after that is Amethyst, obviously. Then Jasper, because I think those are from leftovers from Jailbreak, where you didn't really know anything about either of the characters.
Yeah.
And then we got Steven, and then we got Pearl, and then we got Ronaldo.
Ew, why? Why Ronaldo?
I don't know.
Out of all characters, why him?
Can you talk about Ronaldo? Because I hate Ronaldo,
I
I'll
too.
lose my mind.
I am too. The only good thing that came out of him is that meme that's him going away with the wheelies, and it says, "Wear wheelies to hide your feelies."
I don't remember that.
It's him wheeling away from his dad, and he looks super sad. That's the only positive thing.
Now we've got Steven. I'm not even going to mention... Well, it'll make you feel good that the least popular ones are when he's shipped with his family members.
Good.
But it's still 6%.
Ew.
And a collective 13%.
Ew.
So the highest above that is Connie at 59%.
Yay.
And then Peridot at 16%. Which she's like a small gremlin child, it's fine.
I guess. Sure.
And then it's Lapis at 11%.
Okay. I was kind of sort of a big sister more like than anything, but okay.
Okay. Now, Peter, we're going to do your favourite segment.
Ooh boy.
We're going to talk about fan fictions themselves. I like Steven Universe fan fiction. It's kind of like the Naruto stuff,
Okay.
where some of it's better than the actual product we got.
That's really sad when you can say that and it being true.
I like Steven Universe, but not a lot of it is good.
Yeah. If they did less filler and a lot less of, hiatus and all that jazz, it would be better. It would.
So Peter, explain what you have to do during this segment.
I have to guess if you've read it or not.
Based on the description.
Based on the description.
So here we have the most popular story on the site. First up.
Okay.
A tale of a Jade. That's the actual title. A tale of a Jade.
Okay.
That's not a good title. A tale of a Jade. It should be a tale of Jade.
Yeah, that sounds better. Tale of Jade. Sounds...
Written by Vendicor, But this guy's doing something right because it's the most popular on the site.
He must be doing something. Or he or her, I don't know. But
At least I think it is.
They must be doing something.
Everyone knows of Steven Universe, the hybrid human gem kid with a loving family and a bright future. But what if someone else like him wasn't as fortunate? Follow Marcus.
Okay.
As he meets the crystal gems and realizes that he isn't the only gem anymore. He is not alone and he'll work to keep it that way. Ratings may be subject to change later. Image does not belong to me. The image isn't here, so Peter can't see it, but you'll see it on the bod. Peter, have I read this one? It sounds like a story with a half gem.
I reckon you would have read it.
No.
No? You didn't read it?
It's the most popular story on the site, but I've never read it. Steven Universe fanfiction is... Actually, no, this is not the most popular story on the site. I lied.
You liar,
I
Brodie.
lied. I was mistaken.
Oh, no.
But
liar.
306 people like this story. It's over 70 chapters long and is almost 500,000 words.
That's pretty...
So, if this interests you, go read it. Encourage these people.
Yeah, if you find any of these fanfictions that we read out, like their blurbs, interesting, check them out.
Like, I read these. I don't hate on them for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. This will be an interesting one. Stephen Lazuli, written by Candy-Vegetto. Or is it... It's supposed to be Vegito, but he's put an E instead of an I.
Oh.
You remember Vegito from Dragon Ball Z?
Yes.
AU. 10 years ago, on a solemn hour, one trivial mistake breaks Lapis Lazuli free. Fueled with hatred, she seizes the crystal gem's most prized possession, their legacy, their Stephen, and fled into the night. History as you know it has been rewritten since then. Stephen kidnaps
Lapis.
as a baby. No, Lapis breaks out of the mirror, I assume, and steals Stephen as a baby. And then raises him as her own. Did I read this one?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. I don't remember much because this was so long ago. But I remember there being a scene, because it cuts back to the gems on their own every once in a while, and I remember there being a scene with Pal staring out at the ocean wishing how much she could kill Lapis. She's just staring out. She's got her, not staff, spear out, and she's just wishing that she could kill Lapis right then and there. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be sad for Greg.
I don't remember Greg being in it at all.
Really?
He's probably there. I don't remember. Probably hates the gems now. He's like, you couldn't even protect a bloody baby. Okay. Next one. Oh god, I can't pronounce that. Tourmaline. It's a gem. It's a Tourmaline.
It probably is a gem.
Written by Phantom Rose 96. A fight with the crystal gems have left Paragot cracked within an inch of her life. Trapped on Earth with no one and no way to get home. Peridot's all but given up hope. But she doesn't know the length Stephen is willing to go in order to keep her alive. This is the most popular story. I remember this now.
Okay.
This has over 840 favourites.
Oh.
So it's also finished. So if you want to read a finished story, I think this is a Stephen X Peridot fanfiction. But I'm not sure. It hurts us Clumfit. Did I read this one?
Yes.
No.
No?
Like, I'm generally confused. I'm interested in this one.
I was going to say, I'll probably read this one.
Okay. Jasper's Journey, written by Jamitney. Jamitney? How do you fucking pronounce that?
Jamitney. I have no idea either.
Jamitney. That's probably a name that we're mispronouncing.
Probably is. If we are, sorry.
After the events of Super Watermelon Island, Jasper wakes up to a darkness of deep ocean fissure. Though he wakes up to the darkness of a deep ocean fissure. Knowing that she could never face the Yellow Diamond after this second failure, Jasper tries to figure out what to do with herself, learning things about the Earth and herself as a result. The first fanfiction I've ever written. Critique is welcome. Written before A and S, which I think is an episode later on.
Okay.
Which I think is like the Earthlings episode where you find out that Jasper's a pink diamond gem and not a yellow diamond gem.
Yeah.
Sorry, did I read this one?
Yes.
I did.
Yeah. Just because I was just like, Jasper, he probably read it.
Now, this could be one of two, because I didn't reread them going into this, because I never do. Because that's too much time. This could either be the one where Jasper gets washed up on a beach and finds a human and falls in love with her. Or the one where she washes up on Beach City and she gets redeemed over time. It's one of those two.
It might be the first one. I'm just getting off of the blurb.
I don't know. It's one of those two. Yeah, no, don't rush me.
No, I'm rushing you.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Who's the host here?
No, you.
Exactly me. No, you. Yeah, me. I'm the host. Opal, Sapphire, Ruby, and Steven. It's in caps, so you have to shout it. Steven!
Was
Cut
that
to
a
Pearl's-
pearl?
'Cause I'm trying to do Pearl. I can't do Pearl. Because Pearl has the best Steven voice.
She
yeah.
does.
Like, she's... Pearl's probably my favourite crystal gem. Written by iamconstantine. Wait, is that right? Is that Constantine?
Yeah.
Constantine wrote this fan fiction, guys.
Yeah. The demon killer.
The Detective Comics guy. Stephen had a normal life. He lived in an ancient temple with a four-armed giant woman and a stoic future seer and a hot-headed warrior. And he had a pink gemstone where his belly button would be. A walk in the park, that's what he thought. But as of late, he's been proven wrong. With Opal, Sapphire, and Ruby, Stephen is determined to protect the planet Earth. I'm not going to say what a Tumblr is. Just in case.
Yeah.
This, I assume, is a story, because the title is literally Opal, Sapphire, Ruby, and Stephen.
I thought you were just yelling that.
No, this is the title.
Oh.
Did I read this one?
No.
I did.
You did. Yeah.
I was profoundly disappointed. Because it's just the episodes written script for script, but replaced the names.
Really?
That is sorely disappointing to me.
That's really disappointing. That's... If you've literally just copied the episodes, that's not a fan fiction. That's a fucking.
This is the one I want to talk about. This happens a lot in fan fictions where this character is replaced with a certain other character. The events just happen the same way, but with a changed name. And at which point, why even bother?
Exactly. Why bother then? If you're going to write fan fiction, I've read a lot of good fan fictions, and that's because they are different. They do things what they want. They're like, okay, this is what I want to make. They don't just copy the show or whatever they're making a fanfic of. Because that's unimaginative.
But who knows? Maybe this is their first time writing something. I didn't check. I'm not going to check. But look, if this is a place where you start and if you enjoy it, I'm not going to tell you not to do it. But I found myself disappointed because I thought it'd be something different than what it actually was. We're moving on to the second to last one. Steven Universe, Connie and the B Team, which is exactly where I got the other trope from.
Okay.
Marooned in Beach City with her parents at a conference and Steven and the Crystal Gemmon's busy on a mission, what is Connie supposed to do? She was looking forward to this sleepover with Steven and she really doesn't want to go on another trip to a medical conference. But luckily for Connie, Steven and the Crystal Gems are the only gems in town to hang out with. She goes to sleep at the barn. Did I read this one?
Yeah.
I love this one.
I was gonna say I would read this one.
I love this one. Jasper's redeemed already in like a post story.
Oh, okay.
Like, so she's redeemed at the start. She's already a good guy. And they just live in the barn and her and Lapis kind of get along, but not really. They tolerate each other's existence.
But they don't really do much besides
Jasper has a pet rhino named Stabby, or whatever the hell it is. And he just hangs out in Beach City. It's fine. We get to see a lot of new fan fusions that I thought were pretty funny. Jasper and Peridot fusions, that's just a wrestler. He talks like a wrestler. It's just like making poses and strikes poses. We get to see a fusion between all three of the gems too, but I don't remember what that one is. I think it's supposed to be bigger than Alexandrite, because that makes sense. Because Malachite and Lapis on their own are as big as Alexandrite.
Yeah.
Although that could be the chosen because Steven's sizes.
Yeah.
Because
Haven't
having
got
just
that.
watched the return episode, or Jailbreak,
Yeah.
she looks a lot smaller in that episode than she does in the later Super Watermelon Island.
Yeah. That was really weird because, like, one shot she was massive and then the other shot she was tiny.
Yeah. But it's fine. The fight looks cooler if she's bigger.
Mm.
Or maybe Alexandrite changes size. Maybe they both just get bigger for that one fight.
Maybe.
Oh, they can shapeshift. Who cares if they're bigger or not?
Yeah.
They shapeshift themselves to look bigger just because they think it looks cooler. Well, I'm going to bring up Adventure Time for a second here. Well, in Adventure Time, Marceline does that. In reference to her character, she actually shapeshifts to be taller. So she's the tallest person in the shot all the time.
Mm.
Unless they're like a giant character. Yeah, I honestly enjoyed this one. There's a brief moment where they do a flashback and Jasper apparently killed Yellow Diamond at some point.
Whoa.
So that happened.
Okay.
There's a lot of things that happen in this fan fiction. There's more plot in this fan fiction than the show. But you could say for most fan fiction, actually.
Yeah.
Because there's no need for filler when everybody knows where it's going.
Exactly.
We're moving on to our final one. Now, Peter, I'm not even going to ask if I know I've read this one, because you know I've read this one.
Oh, yes.
We're going to do an episode on this one, guys. But we decided to do it later.
Yeah.
I know last time I said we're going to do it this week, but we did that and the episode sucked.
Oh, yeah, it sucked awfully.
It sucked awfully.
Oh, yeah. We need to plan that out properly.
Yeah. But we decided against it because when we did, it was terrible.
Oh.
Not everything can be My Immortal Gold. Not everything can be short and sweet like that. So instead, we're just going to read Just Another Stone, written by XWolf26, as a summary, sort of like a book club. So if you guys want to read it, go read it. It's good. It's probably the best fan fiction we have ever read.
It's a lot shown in, like, action kind of
It's
deal.
over the top. It's funny. It's goofy.
But
There's a guy who eats somebody.
yeah,
That was fun.
Yep.
There's a guy with a pizza cutter weapon. That was also fun.
the issue with it is a lot of fighting.
There's a guy who says you're going to have a bad time because
Yeah.
the author discovers Undertale at the same time.
Yeah,
That was good.
that was good.
The cluster becomes a character. That was also good.
That was a good.
Blue Diamond's there, but she's completely different.
Yep,
That was weird.
that was weird.
That was good though. And this fanfiction also predicted that Rose Quartz is Pink Diamond.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny too. So yeah, go read this one. Oh wait, I forgot to read the description.
Yeah, he did.
The kindergarten was a horrible place. Many gems were created there, and many gems were destroyed. And many gems destroyed, not were. They skipped the word for some reason. One changed, and another tried to change. But freedom isn't for all of us. And some of us can't change. Well, at least that's what they told me. But that Steven kid, if he's willing to give me another chance, I'll take it. Not good at summaries, rating due to paranoia.
Oh my god.
It's rated T for teen. It has 74 chapters and is over 300,000 words long. But you should read every single one. Because I remember at some point, there's like clips to the alternate universes, remember?
Vaguely.
Yeah, where different characters live and different ones die.
God.
I love this story.
Yeah,
Great.
it's great. The most ridiculous, like, OCs come in and just...
There's a guy who has a pizza cutter weapon.
Pizza cut weapon.
Onion shoots a harpoon at a gem. Great.
Pearl at one point blindfolds herself so she can be better at fighting.
Yeah, because if you blind yourself, you're better at sword fighting. It's so good. I love this fanfiction. Because he takes it all so seriously.
Oh, straight up,
and
yeah.
you just take it at times, and when you look back on it, oh, it's stupid. But in the moment, you're like, oh my god, what's going to happen next? You can never predict it.
You can never predict it because it goes one way and then out of nowhere goes the other.
Okay, so that's the end of the episode. Not the end of the episode, we've still got fun facts.
Yeah.
Fun facts. There are a total of 7,700 stories about the Steven Universe franchise. This makes it the 18th most popular cartoon to write fanfiction about on the fanfiction.net website. Below Powerpuff Girls and above Code Lyoko.
I have no idea what Code Lyoko is.
It was on Toasted TV in the... Cheese TV in the... Toasted TV.
Oh, I remember now. Yeah, I remember.
For Americans who don't know what Toasted TV is, it's basically a cartoon morning block that used to play on weekdays and Saturday mornings. They used to just play anime on there, like the Pokemon on there. Dinosaur King. Remember Dinosaur King?
I do.
That show sucked.
Yeah.
But Code Lyoko was on there too, and a mutual friend of ours hates this show a lot. You know the one.
I do. I didn't mind the show. I actually used to watch it.
I tried
pretty often.
rewatching it a couple of years ago. That first
Probably
episode
awful.
is. Ugh.
It's probably...
For reference, it's a French anime.
It is a French anime.
Now, we have another mutual cartoon that we like. It's also a French anime.
That I haven't finished.
You haven't finished now. It's Wakfu, guys. You should all watch Wakfu, no matter who you are.
It's good.
Support the action cartoon industry.
Yeah. Support the French action cartoon industry.
Because they're the only ones who are doing it.
Yeah.
Except for Castlevania, but that's an anomaly.
Yeah.
But yeah, Code Lyoko is weird. Because it's like CG half the time.
Yeah,
It's like a cartoon the other half the time.
Looking back on it, like, if you actually rewatched it, it'd probably be awful.
Every episode resets to like a time before all the development happened. So no character has permanent development. There's a moment where a guy with a nail gun fights a monster.
Yeah.
And some kid's dad pulls out a samurai sword to try and fight a monster. Remember that?
I do.
Yeah. And when the villain... No, remember when the villain possessed a school teacher and he had superpowers?
Yeah.
And they had to set the kid out with superpowers to fight him in real life. Oh, that was good. The show was awful. The most popular fanfiction on the site was the previously discussed Tourmaline, written by Phantom Rose 96. And the second most popular is Alita's Cool by Skydraris11. And the chart description is simply an alternate ending after jailbreak. How far will Stephen go to protect the loved ones he loves? How far will Stephen go, Peter? How edgy can this man become?
It's going to be super edgy, isn't it?
I love you, edgy Stephen. Remember that one episode where you tried to be edgy for a bit?
Oh, yeah.
And he failed completely? That was good. That's a good episode. Now, Peter.
Yep.
Who's the most popular character in Steven Universe fanfiction?
The most popular?
Yeah.
You asking me to guess?
Yeah.
Steven?
Yes. But that's an obvious one because the show is literally named after the kid.
Yeah.
And he's in every episode because there's like a writing rule where you can't have an episode without Steven. Which is kind of disappointing.
Is there really?
Well, there seems to be one because he's in every episode. The focus is always on him. The only time the focus isn't on him is when someone's telling him a story.
True. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I get you.
So, who do you think the second most popular character is?
I imagine it's one of the main gems.
Who is the favourite main gem, do you think?
I personally would say Garnet.
No.
Right? Pearl?
Yeah.
Oh. People love
Pearl is at 15% to Steven's 18.
Okay, wow.
She's the second most popular character to write about.
I didn't know that.
Following, now from the top, we've got Sapphire at 3%, Ruby at 3%, which is surprising that they get any. Because normally you just go, oh, it's Garnet. But I guess there's like Garnet ones that are just about Garnet with them as characters tags. We got Greg at 2%. That's weirdly low.
Yeah.
Greg's such a cool guy.
I would like to see stuff about Greg.
Jasper at 4%. Yellow Diamond at 2%, which is weird because nothing happens.
Yeah, we don't know much about the diamonds.
Rose Quartz at 5%. Lars at 1%.
Ew, I want it to be 0.
Connie at 5%. Blue Diamond at 1%. Lapis at 8%. Sadie at 1%, which is probably all with Lars.
I like Sadie, but I don't like Lars.
I don't like Sadie either.
You don't like Sadie?
I don't like either of them.
Really?
Yeah, because Sadie gets a bunch of episodes and it's boring.
Really?
Yeah. Paradox has 9%. Pink Diamond at 1%. Do you think they just add those together now after the big reveal?
Maybe. I don't know.
Garnet's is at 9%, which is 6% lower than Pearl. And in fact, there's more fanfiction about Amethyst than Garnet. And surprisingly, even though this character has only been shown off once, White Diamond is at 1%.
It's probably like what they imagine White Diamond to be like.
Before we even knew if this character even existed, there's already more fanfiction about her than... Who's another popular character? Then Jamie.
Oh yeah, Jade.
Jamie's the best human. I could watch an episode about him.
I could, definitely.
Too bad he doesn't get any.
Nope.
No, we got to focus on Ronaldo.
Oh yeah, Ronaldo.
Speaking of which, Ronaldo is at 1%.
Ew.
The final 1%.
I don't
Oh,
want...
Blue Pearl is on here too.
Oh.
1%. She's the most popular pearl then, outside the main one.
Yeah.
Which is fine, because Yellow Pearl is the Grinch.
The Grinch. Yeah, she's the Grinch.
You're a mean one, Yellow Pearl.
Yeah, and then Blue Pearl is just like all shy and shit, and that's probably why people like her.
Yeah, she's adorable.
Yeah, she's adorable.
Although I think White Pearl might take the top from that.
I haven't seen what she.
Because she's weird, man.
She's weird. Why is she weird?
You would have to look at her design, and then you'd realize there's something off about this.
Okay.
So that's it. That's the end of the episode. Peter, what'd you think?
Not too bad. It was, but some of the pairings, like the Steven.
Some of the pairings make me uncomfortable.
Yeah, no. Mm.
Which is fair. Because this is like, they're all family already.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of glad characters come out from outside the family and join them.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad those characters don't live in the house, even though it'd be great to see Peridot in more episodes.
Yeah.
And Lapis be more than just sulking.
Yeah.
Like one day they'll make an episode where Lapis is happy.
I want Lapis happy. I want her happy. She deserves happy.
Oh, she laughs, but she's not really happy.
No.
Oh, and Bismuth isn't on this list at all either. Remember Bismuth?
I do remember Bismuth.
Yeah.
Doesn't she come back?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's the simplest solution to our problem, but everyone could have told you to do that years ago.
Yeah.
It's like, they just show up as like, it's fine, you can come out. Just don't kill Gems, please. And there's like... And like, she just gets it instantly. She explains the whole diamond thing and why you can't do that. And it's just like, yeah, okay, I'll accept that. Which makes Rose look really sketchy because she didn't even try.
Yeah, she makes Rose look super fucking bad.
Rose Quartz is a bad person.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like when you first hear about Rose, it's like, oh, she's this loving mother that Steven's had, and then you learn about her more, and you're like, wow.
She loved humans because they were like toys to her.
She didn't understand humans, so she was like, they're interesting. Oh, look, humans.
She didn't even know where babies come from until Greg told her.
Nope.
To be fair, they don't really have babies in gem culture, do they?
No, they don't.
But then again, she's been there for 10,000 years.
True, but she probably never asked. Like...
Maybe she just never thought to ask.
Probably, yeah.
She seems a bit ditzy.
Yeah.
And that's the most dangerous thing of all. Ignorance.
Ignorance.
The most dangerous monster of all. The best thing she ever made was Steven.
The best thing she ever made was Steven.
He'll solve all the problems.
He'll solve all the problems.
Or die trying.
Or die trying. Oh, God.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the end of the episode. Yeah. Goodbye, every pony.
A pony? Did you just say pony?
No, that's getting cut out.
No, it isn't.
That was a bad joke. And then Peter just freaked out. Goodbye, every brony.
Sure, let's end with that.
No, you have to say something worse.
I'm not
to make me look better.
No, I refuse.
This is all getting cut out. You won't know what I said, guys. But I said goodbye, every gem. That's what I said.
Sure.
Goodbye, guys.